Big story out there right now is Matthew Stafford. Richard Sherman has come out and said on the heels of Sean McVay, hey, he's a gold jacket type of guy. Richard Sherman said, hey, you know what? Now, pump the brakes, partner. I don't think so. He's not a Hall of Fame type of guy. Sherman went on to say, look, he didn't make the all-decade team. He's not all-pro, no MVPs, one Pro Bowl. He wasn't even the MVP of the Super Bowl. Never considered the best in any year he played. At least Matt Ryan has an MVP. Says, you know what? They're lowering the bar to the Hall of Fame. It's incredibly low right now. It's like a participation trophy. And I would simply say this. Matthew Stafford is not retiring tomorrow. So, therefore, if I'm Richard Sherman, I would say pump the brakes. Now, Stafford has some work to do, people. I don't think right now he is a Hall of Fame quarterback. I don't think so. I mean, his numbers are good, but you got to look at his numbers and you got to say, we play in the 7-on-7 league right now. They're inflated. So, of course, they're going to be better than numbers from guys from the 80s and the 90s and probably even the early 2000s. And as it goes along, these guys are going to put up video game type of numbers because that's the way the NFL is going. You can't touch the receivers. It's all for the offense. It's not for the defense. He is going to have some phenomenal numbers. Does Sherman has some legit gripes? Yeah, Stafford has never won an MVP. I think he was player of the week 3 times, and twice was this year. Pro Bowl, he was an alternate to the Pro Bowl. He wasn't on any all-decade teams. I told you yesterday his overall record for the Lions was 74, 90, and 1. So you have a losing record as a quarterback. Now you add with the Rams. Now, if he plays for the Rams 5-6 more years, I think it can make a difference. And here's what I think Stafford would need to do. 248-539-9797. If you want to chime in and let me know what you think Stafford needs to make sure that he's in. But for me, you probably are going to have to do a couple of things. One, if you really want to get in, you're going to have to win another Super Bowl. 2 Super Bowls means that you get out that Trent Dilfer category. Now they can say, well, you just didn't luck in there with a good defense. You make it to the Super Bowl, and it would help if you're the MVP of the Super Bowl, you were the best player in the game, not your wide receiver. If you can win an MVP over the next 5 years, that would solidify it, saying you were at least the best in the game once. And you probably need to go at least 11-6 with the Rams for the rest of your career to kind of make up for that horrible record you had as a Lion. That is how I think you get in. Because right now, no, you're not. But his career's not over yet. So that's why I'm not I don't understand really why people are upset about it. But when I look at Stafford and I look at his numbers and I look at what he has, he's got some work to do. If it were to end right now, probably not going to make it, folks. I'd be honest with you. Heck, I think looking at other people, he's got to at least get the wins as a Ram because there's only 2 quarterbacks in the Hall of Fame right now with a losing record. Joe Namath and Sonny Jurgensen. I'm not even going to ask you, David, if you know who they are because I had to look them up. Joe Namath has 62 wins, 63 losses. Sonny Jurgensen has 69 wins and 71 losses.
Yeah, Joe Namath is in because of his guarantee.
He's in because of the guarantee. He's in because of the swagger. He's
Correct.
in for a lot of different reasons. For Stafford, he's got some work to do. Now, you know what is funny? I'm gonna give you something. Tell me if this person is a Hall of Famer or not. Okay? They won the NFL Walter Payton Man of the Year award. 3rd most consecutive starts by a QB in the NFL at 210.
Consistent.
Ranked 7th in NFL history with 366 passing yards. Ranked 7th in NFL history with 57,023 passing yards. 4-time Pro Bowler. Went to the Super Bowl twice. Won the MVP twice. Regular season record, 117 and 117. An exact 500 record. Is that an NFL Hall of Fame quarterback?
On surface, I would say no. Those numbers don't seem to be good enough. You're a 500 quarterback. Sure, you have 2 Super Bowls, but what else have you done then? No.
That quarterback, shout out to Mike Valenti, that's Eli Manning. Eli Manning is up for the award in 2025. I think if you're Matthew Stafford, you want to see Eli get in. Because if Eli
Correct.
gets in, you're going to get in. And maybe Richard Sherman was right. You're lowering the bar. Eli's got a lot of good things, a lot of bad things. That's going to be Stafford. I don't know how well Stafford can get that record up. I don't know if Stafford's going to get back. But Eli went to 2 Super Bowls, and he was the MVP of both Super Bowls. He won the Pro Bowl. He went to the Pro Bowl 4 times. He's in the top 10 in passing yards, top 10 in passing touchdowns, third most consecutive starts, 210 in the NFL. He even won a Walter Payton Man of the Year award.
Was he ever an All-Pro? Because I think All-Pro, to me, changes the game. That means you were the best that season amongst your peers. And I don't think Eli was ever an All-Pro quarterback, first or second team.
I don't think so as well.
Yeah, that's not Hall of Famer, man.
But it just depends on where the bar is at right now. That's Eli. So if you're Stafford and you're looking at Stafford's stats, he probably is going to get those yards. Right now, his record, not that great, still a losing record. He's at, I think, he's 5 yards short of 50,000. So he's going to hit that. Touchdowns, he's going to have a lot of touchdowns. He's got to do a lot in the next 5 years if you really want to be considered a Hall of Fame QB. Because right now, it's not.